Hey, are you awake? Finally, I thought we lost you. How are you? You look better, I think. How can I tell, really, in this cell of ours? Without vision, barely any light. If only I could reach you. Yeah. Look, those SCPs are helping though. Making you stronger. Do you feel it? Well look, here's another. Close to home, really. Don't they say home is where the heart is? This SCP's name is the Heart of Darkness. SCP-058, the Heart of Darkness, further known in this SCP as the Heart. The Heart is to be kept in isolation in a 5x5 by 5 meter containment chamber at all times. Walls are to be constructed of 3 meters in height, reinforced heat-resistant steel, backed with a further 10 meters of reinforced concrete. The Heart is to be fed a live cow every 3 days. Maintenance is to be conducted every 60 minutes while the Heart is dormant, and every 15 minutes while the Heart is active. Under no circumstances is the Heart to be allowed out of its containment area. The Heart is to be audio recorded at all times. No personnel are to listen to the Heart for more than 30 minutes at a time. In case of an escape, the facility is to be considered compromised, and detonation of an on-site nuclear weapon is to commence. To date, the Heart has been responsible for the death of at least 149 Class D personnel, and 14 agents at its current site. The Heart resembles a bovine heart, with 4 arthropod-like legs, used primarily for movement, and 4 tentacles of adjustable length, covered with razor-sharp spines. It has a single sharp stinger on its rear, where the hole for the superior vena cava would be in its typical organ. The Heart's tentacles can be whipped to a distance of 3.2 meters, at speeds of in excess of 320 kilometers per hour. The Heart is extremely hostile, and will use every opportunity afforded to it to inflict damage on its surroundings, and should be approached with caution, even when apparently incapacitated. The Heart is highly mobile, with the ability of rapid movement on both horizontal and vertical surfaces. It has been reported to reach at least 90 kilometers per hour in short bursts, covering distances of up to 200 meters, and has the ability to accelerate from 0 to 90 kilometers per hour in less than 2 seconds. It has been shown to use its tentacles for increased leverage and mobility, as well as utilizing them to pull itself to other surfaces at high speeds. The Heart speaks in a human voice, though no method of producing sound has been observed in its physiology. It speaks with vocal tone and accent of an elderly British male, with a slight lisp and deep voice. The Heart talks constantly, regardless of conditions. Even when attacking, the Heart's voice and pace of speech are unchanged. The speech of the Heart lacks any detectable correlation to events, persons, or exterior locations involved with the Heart. Extra notes. The Heart was first encountered at Site X, as it came out of data expunged. The Heart was extremely hostile and appeared to be very agitated. Initially, the Heart attacked Site X, which resulted in the death of X-faculty and X-agents. The Heart went on to attack the nearby town, resulting in the death of over redacted information, citizens, and the destruction of 70% of the surrounding buildings. Post-breach analysis determined a majority of the deaths are attributable to fire and fire-related injuries, resulting from a widespread of stinger fluid by the Heart from a large structure. This is also blamed for a majority of structural damage, data expunged, by the Heart accounts for 8% of total deaths, with major evidence data expunged. The Heart was finally contained after being crushed and incapacitated by a large amount of masonry from a building that had collapsed on top of it. The Heart was then extracted and transported to, data expunged, by agents and MTF teams. The Heart was contained at, data expunged, for 3 weeks, during which it made minimal attempts to move. Attributed both to physical damage and bloating from, data expunged, during the initial breach incident. Testing during this period was limited, with the Heart maintaining a high threat level even in its impaired state. The Heart breached containment on data expunged, during an attempted transfer to an SCP containment site, causing multiple deaths and injuries. The heart was eventually incapacitated by an agent, data expunged, who managed to subdue the heart by running it over with an M1 tank, pinning it beneath the armored vehicle. The heart was subsequently secured and transported to an armed containment facility, Area 14. What you will now be privy to, Decipherer, is a transcript of the interview involving the heart and Dr. Johnston. The heart. I had dreams of the queen wonders that lived inside the hearts of love, and silent treatment of all the elderly that I knew were once told. Dr. Johnson. What is your name? The heart. I seek the revelations of all that the holy told to the unwise in the dreams of cold embers in sunlight that fades across lakes of black blood, and snakes that eat the loaves of children from lamb trees in autumn. Dr. Johnston. What is your name? The heart replies. Endless suffering is the woe of ignorant men who never lack to seek the depth of their own hearts, and only see the wealth of a poor world's suffering, to flay its own back in knife wounds of silver and brutal gladness. Dr. Johnston. Where are you from? The heart. The nightmare is a dream to the nameless slug that wanders across minefields, and the remains of deers and kings. Personnel D-067. This is some creepy ass. D-067 cuts off into screaming. The heart. Nightshade and shadows in all honest blinks that sorts through the bile of newborn plagues. Instant warmth is a mother's milk, in dreams before anything was ever evil. Personal D-067 continues to scream. Dr. Johnson. Let him go, heart. The heart. In seconds the sun is beating like drums, in all hearts eat the ear of noise. Personal D-067 screaming is suddenly cut short. The heart. The sensual violence of lust is all the assurance you'll ever need to know the worth of life. The log ends, and as does the cipher. Well done. I know you're tired. Oh wait, do you hear them? Shh, keep quiet. Rest. You've done really well. In time, we'll find another to read. You're a little better. Less worse for wear than before. Rest for now. Another SCP for another time. Well, that's our latest SCP episode. We'll be going back to our creature feature shows in our next episode, focusing this time on werewolves. Oh yeah, it's a milestone one. A major episode to say the least. So stay with us here at Stories, Fables, and Ghostly Tales, and remember, give us a like, a share, which will help immensely, and submit your own requests. I'm really eager to find out what you all have. I'm sure you've got some creepy, scary stories at your fingertips, so please feel free to submit, and it's dead easy to do so. So tale tellers, take care. Until next time on Stories, Fables, and Ghostly Tales.